Change the channel, and this is SpyWitnessNews. Now I just want to drop a quick video about something that you're not going to see in any of the corporate media. You're not going to see it in the newspapers. You're not going to really hear anything about this. And it's probably the biggest meeting that happens once a year of all of the biggest people in the world, the biggest bankers, you know, the biggest politicians, the biggest, you know, security agencies from all of these different countries. It's the Bilderberg group or the Bilderberg conference, Bilderberg club, whatever they, you know, it's been dubbed. It really has no name. It's an unofficial annual invitation-only conference of about 130 guests, and you know, they're persons of influence in the fields of business, media, politics, you know, intelligence, you know. In each country, you know, has their people that they bring, you know, and this has been going on since 1954. Now, I mean, it's like cats from like all over the place, from Austria, Hungary, Belgium, Switzerland, Ireland, Canada, Italy, the Czech Republic, Norway, Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Portugal, Spain, Poland, France, Russia, Finland, Sweden, Great Britain, Turkey, Greece, United States. Then the list goes on and on and on. But the biggest people, and you know, you heard of the WTO, you heard of the G8, you know, and like these cats get together and they make a big deal, and you'll see it all over the media. You know what I'm saying? It gets all this hype. But this group, you don't see nothing. And it's not like, you know, that they don't know what's going on, because some of the big media mongrels are even invited, you know, from each country, you know, to rep their country and stuff like that, invited to come out, but they're not there covering the story. That's not what they're doing, because if they were, you know, you would see it. You would see it. You know, there'd be the exclusive, you know, about what's going on. But they even denied it, and for years and years, its existence, and still they'll ask people, you know, the underground media, the info warriors out there. I asked some of the people who attended it before, you know, and they'll act like they don't, you know, they don't even know what the hell it is, you know. Like Jim Tucker's been following it for like over 30 years, you know. Daniel Estelin, who wrote the book, The True Story Behind the Bilderberg Group, Alex Jones, you know. If it wasn't for these cats, that stuff would still be secret. I mean, even in the underground media, you still wouldn't know that this is going on, because they don't never, ever say anything about it, man. Team America right here. They got all these big bankers, you know, their little banking clan for Team America. They got, you know, even some of these big cats, you know, like from the, what is the dude's name? The chairman of the board of governors for the Federal Reserve System. You got a couple of cats from Merrill Lynch and Company. A couple of cats from Perseus. You got Henry Kissinger, of course, he's always up in there, and same as David Rockefeller for Chase Manhattan Bank. You got all of these cats and all these bankers, right? And you got all of these internet mongrels and these media mongrels out there who control public opinion with the information they put out there, and also the internet cats too, you know, like the Chief Research and Strategy Officer for Microsoft Corporation. You got the chairman and executive committee and CEO for Google. That was there. You got the CEO for the Washington Post, and you know, all the media cats and internet cats out there. You got professors out there. You know, they got to have, you know, their squints to come out there. You know, the professors with all of their research, and like cats from Stanford University, Harvard University, Johns Hopkins University, the assistant professor of the Middle East Studies. You know, all of those cats. They got, you know, the brains up in there too. Then they have all the government officials up there. You know, they got the director of National Security Agency, because we got to have the intel groups from each country up there. They got the director there. They got the former U.S. Senator and Senate Majority Leader Tom Dashaw. They got him there. You know, they even got the cat who's the vice chairman for Perseus. You know, who happens to be Obama's one of the people that Obama put for the task of selecting his running mate. They got the Secretary of Treasury. They got Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. They got the Governor of South Carolina, the Governor of Kansas. You know, and of course Paul Wolfowitz. You know, with his new position, he's a visiting scholar for the American Enterprise Institute for Public Policy Research. You know, and all of this stuff. You know. So they got these cats now. These cats are totally breaking the Logan Act. You know, they're not even supposed to be doing this like this. You know, I mean, it's totally against federal law. I mean, seriously. Even, you notice, like the Obama-Hillary meeting that they had up in Northern Virginia, because this one's taken in Chantilly, Virginia, which is up in Northern Virginia, where they had their little one-on-one meeting at Feinstein's crib. You know, wasn't but a little hop, skip, and a jump away from this. So what Jim Tucker did is now you will see this in the national media. You will see how, like, after their meeting, you know, all of these reporters and stuff were sitting there waiting to talk to Obama when he was supposed to fly back to Chicago. Well, he took a detour and didn't do that, and it kind of pissed off, you know, all of these people that thought, you know, all of the media and stuff like that. Anyhow, so there's a little thing going around about him and Hillary, you know, popped in, you know, to the meeting and stuff for a little bit, but the whole thing about it, Jim Tucker now, who's been following, like I said, for over 30 years, he gives Obama's office a call and asks him, you know, did he go and attend this? And they would, you know, confirm or deny it, of course, you know, which, you know what that means. Anyhow, like I said, I'm going to end this off with some footage that was taken out there by Weird Change, Alex Jones, bunch of cats out there, and like I said, I'll put some information over here and stuff like that, you know, just to educate yourself about how these cats is cutting up the world and what they're doing out there for real, that then, you know, and not letting us know about. And I've changed the channel and I'm out.
In our lives, but we're going to make your lives a living hell. We're going to make your public lives a living hell. Everywhere you go, criminals, every event you go to, we are going to let people know about your murderous criminal activities.